Amid rising tensions and growing territorial disputes in the Asia-Pacific, countries are stepping up their efforts to secure regional stability and protect their national interests. One of the most intriguing moves in this geopolitical chess game comes from the Philippines, which has taken bold steps to transform its northernmost island, Mavulis, into a strategic stronghold. Located in the Batanes archipelago, just south of Taiwan, Mavulis Island has always been known for its rugged isolation, a remote, uninhabited patch of land battered by harsh weather. But now, that very isolation is turning into an asset. Thanks to the development of a new airport and seaport, this once desolate island is being reshaped into a critical hub for logistics, defense, and regional influence. Why is Mavulis suddenly so important? Its geography tells the story. Nestled near the vital maritime routes of the Luzon Strait, it sits at the crossroads between the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean, an area through which 80% of global trade flows. This ambitious infrastructure project isn't just about building an airport and seaport. It's a bold strategy by the Philippines to secure its maritime borders, enhance its defense capabilities, and assert its presence in one of the world's most contested regions. Imagine the possibilities. In times of peace, Mavulis serves as a crucial checkpoint for monitoring trade and ensuring the safe passage of goods worth trillions of dollars annually. But during a crisis, whether a natural disaster or a regional flare-up, it could transform into a lifeline, acting as a command center where air and sea operations converge seamlessly. This dual-purpose facility ensures not only faster movement of goods and supplies, but also swift deployment of military assets when needed. For the Philippines, this isn't just an infrastructure upgrade. It's a statement. Mavulis symbolizes Manila's growing ambition to play a larger role in the Indo-Pacific, a region where economic opportunity and military tension are constantly in flux. The airport and seaport on Mavulis mark a new chapter for the Philippines, positioning it as a key player in maintaining stability and safeguarding the immense trade flows passing through the Luzon Strait. From disaster relief to defense mobilization, the Philippines' new infrastructure on Mavulis Island offers a game-changing advantage. It's not just about having a facility, it's about flexibility and readiness in an era where the geopolitical landscape is constantly shifting. Whether it's responding to emergencies or mobilizing for defense, Mavulis equips Manila with the tools to act swiftly and decisively. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Mavulis is also a key player in substitution logistics, a cutting-edge system where bulk goods arrive by sea and are then transferred to air for rapid distribution across Asia. This seamless integration between sea and air transport ensures that essential supply chains remain intact, even during times of heightened tension. It's a move that gives the Philippines logistical autonomy when the stakes are high. In the face of China's growing influence and military presence in the South China Sea, this development sends a powerful message. By establishing control over its resources and building the capacity to deploy them independently in contested waters, the Philippines is proving its strategic maturity. This isn't just infrastructure, it's operational foresight and a commitment to securing the nation's interests in one of the most critical regions in the world. For the Philippines, building a seaport and airport on Mavulis Island is more than just a strategic defense move. It's a game-changing economic opportunity. Mavulis's prime location in the Indo-Pacific positions the country to tap into the enormous trade volumes passing through the region. This project isn't just about protecting the nation's borders. It's about fueling economic growth and building resilience for the future. Trade is the lifeblood of the Philippines, making up around 36% of its GDP. Strengthening connectivity through Mavulis could unlock new economic potential, boosting trade volumes, increasing customs revenues, and creating thousands of jobs across sectors like construction, logistics, and port management. In 2023 alone, the Philippines' customs revenues reached a staggering 745 billion Philippine pesos, underscoring the critical role of maritime commerce in driving the national economy. The planned integrated seaport terminal on Mavulis will not only meet international standards set by the International Maritime Organization, but also simplify customs processes, ensuring shipments are faster and more reliable. These enhancements have the potential to attract foreign investments, generate significant trade fees, and increase duties, with the added benefit of reinvesting this revenue into nationwide development. Experts estimate that expanding port infrastructure across the country could create between 40,000 and 50,000 jobs, bolstering industries like warehousing, freight services, and even tourism. For the remote Batanes region, the impact could be transformative. Economic opportunities in this area are scarce due to its isolated location. By establishing a logistics hub on Mavulis, the Philippines not only strengthens its economy, but also fosters self-reliance, reducing dependence on foreign ports and consolidating critical shipping routes under its jurisdiction. But there's more to this move than just economic advantages. It's also a bold statement of national defense. As tensions in the South China Sea escalate, the Philippines is taking steps to protect its maritime boundaries and exclusive economic zone, especially in light of increasing territorial encroachments by regional powers. China's assertive claims and military buildup in the South China Sea have prompted Manila to bolster its defensive strategies. By developing Mavulis into a fortified stronghold, the Philippines is establishing a vital early warning and rapid response outpost on its northern frontier. This island could become the backbone of maritime patrols and aerial surveillance, keeping a watchful eye on the Luzon Strait and beyond. Its forward presence gives the Philippines a strategic edge, allowing it to project its defense capabilities, deter potential incursions, and ensure the security of its borders. The development of Mavulis Island isn't happening in isolation. It's part of the Philippines' broader push to strengthen military ties with key allies like the United States, Japan, and Australia. These partnerships are designed to maintain security and stability in the ever-tense Indo-Pacific region, where China's growing assertiveness has raised concerns. Joint military exercises and agreements, like the US-Philippines Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, are sharpening the country's defense capabilities. And Mavulis? It's more than just an island. It could be a strategic hub. Its infrastructure has the potential to support allied operations, serving as a critical logistics and defense base if tensions in the region escalate. But while the benefits are clear, the project isn't without its hurdles. Constructing advanced infrastructure in such a remote, rugged location is no small feat. It comes with steep costs and unique environmental challenges. Mavulis is home to rich marine biodiversity, so the Philippines faces the tough task of ensuring this development doesn't damage the island's delicate ecosystem. Strict adherence to international environmental standards will be crucial to protect this natural treasure. There's also the geopolitical tightrope Manila must walk. Mavulis sits in a high-stakes region, close to Taiwan, and just a stone's throw from the contested waters of the South China Sea. Its strategic location puts it under the watchful eye of major players like China, who may view this development as a direct challenge to its regional ambitions. For the Philippines, this isn't just about building an island stronghold. It's about crafting a careful, diplomatic strategy. Manila must balance the development of Mavulis with maintaining peaceful relations in the region. Strengthening ties with ASEAN countries and adhering to international protocols can help the Philippines position Mavulis as a stabilizing force, not a source of contention. But the real test lies in Manila's long-term game plan. How does the Philippines navigate the fine line between standing firm against territorial threats and fostering cooperation with its neighbors? By aligning with ASEAN's principles of peaceful dispute resolution and non-interference, Mavulis can become more than a defense project. It can stand as a symbol of responsible diplomacy and strategic foresight in the Indo-Pacific. To fully unlock the potential of Mavulis and address its challenges, the Philippines needs a well-rounded strategy that covers all the bases. First, protecting the environment must be a top priority. The government should establish marine protection zones around the island to preserve its rich biodiversity while ensuring construction and operations adhere to strict environmental standards. This is crucial for sustainable development. Next, the Philippines should continue strengthening its defense partnerships with ASEAN nations, the United States, Japan, and Australia. Conducting joint military exercises near Mavulis could boost regional defense readiness, with a focus on intelligence sharing, cybersecurity, and naval operations. But it's not just about defense. There's an economic opportunity here too. With Mavulis's prime location, the government could introduce tax incentives to attract foreign investors and businesses, turning the island into a hub for trade. Streamlined customs processes would make it more efficient, reducing costs and drawing even more interest. While building its defensive and economic capabilities, Manila also needs to keep the lines of communication open with China. Diplomatic engagement through platforms like ASEAN and the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, could help ease tensions and promote peaceful coexistence in the region. Mavulis should also serve as a critical logistics base for disaster relief. The Philippines is no stranger to natural disasters, so pre-positioning supplies and training personnel on the island could ensure faster and more effective emergency responses when disaster strikes. The Mavulis Island project is more than a bold infrastructure initiative. It's a statement. By investing in this northern frontier, the Philippines is sending a clear message. It's ready to secure its interests, grow its economy, and step up as a key player in the Indo-Pacific region. With an airport and seaport in place, Mavulis won't just boost defense readiness. It's set to become a driving force for economic growth, a vital link in global trade, and a symbol of the Philippines' growing influence. As this remote outpost transforms into a thriving hub of strategic and economic activity, the Philippines is laying the groundwork for a future defined by resilience, adaptability, and bold vision. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.